the second game, it was a case of Annie's draft being a lot better than ForLove's. So that's it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
So we're back. Apparently it was a best of 3. Nobody tells me this shit, so we're still going. I'm gonna start sorting my stuff out now, more or less. Now you can actually hear me on the Dota 2 app. Sorry about the last game, as I forgot to join the broadcaster channel. Because I'm a noob, apparently. I don't get told about this crap. People should tell me. That would be awesome. Let me sort out this stuff quickly. Playback device set default. Okay, now I can hear things and you can hear things and life is good. What is this? Hang on, sorry, I'm sorting out some stuff. Basically, people playing things. Cool. Typical bans that you see from ForLove and Annie. ForLove banning the Doom that time. Doom definitely worked a lot better. Because of that silence on the Doom now. Yep. Hang on, sorry. Oh. Anyway, so ForLove and Annie this time electing to choose to ban people that have been in previous drafts, and equally now picking people that have been banned in previous drafts. Annie picking the Nynx, the Veno Nynx, which is something they like to play quite a lot, and ForLove picking the Clockwork. Nynx and Clockwork have both been banned quite a bit. Oh my god, my nose. Nynx and Clockwork have both been banned or picked in every single game now, which is like pretty interesting. But ForLove picking the Clockwork and the Chen, they've got some amazing micro skills on their team, so that's the thing. ForLove banning the CM and the AA. Gale AA is a nice combo, which is cool. Venomancer, Annie even banning the Naga Siren. I don't think I like playing against Naga Siren. Naga Siren slows down the game, and Annie like to play a fast game, a fast, high-speed game. So that's the thing. Sorry, I'm still working stuff out. Never mind. So anyway, this is the best of 3 playoff between Annie and ForLove, and apparently I'm offline and shouldn't be offline. This is really annoying. I am supposedly streaming, so don't know what that's about. But this is the best of 3 playoff between Annie and ForLove. It's 1-1. Spoilers in case you haven't watched the other games. And this is... This is the third game. ForLove picking the Shadow Demon, Annie picking the Mirana. Fairly solid choices. The Shadow Demon worked quite well for ForLove last game, so that's a good pick. I am so tired. This is horrible. Yeah, I haven't really got much more to say. Annie banned the Rubik there as well. The Rubik did a lot of damage for ForLove in previous games because he stole the Luna ult and managed to pop it off twice, which is good. So good in the hood. Why aren't I online? Hang on, I'm gonna stop. I think I have to stop being online quick. Oh, come on. No, apparently I'm live. Apparently refreshing the page makes it that I'm live. I don't know. Annie picking the Earthshaker. Earthshaker worked really well for Annie last game. So, yep. And Dragon Knight for ForLove. He got picked in the first game by ForLove, and he worked fairly well, but I don't know. He worked fairly well, but I think there's better picks. I think they're probably going to end up playing the DK mid because DK hard carry has kind of lost its potential. He's not hard enough. It's just not a hard enough carry. It's a shame, but it's a fact. I'm drinking so much Mountain Dew because I've got no water. So Annie banning the Luna, ForLove banning the OD. In fairness, Annie still need a hard carry, and ForLove, I'm not sure. ForLove could... They don't really need another support. They could try and do a DK hard carry. They could try picking a hard carry. I think Annie Lifestealer would be pretty good. From what I remember, Annie played a mean lifestealer, so that's a thing. That's a thing.
10 seconds to go.
Oh. There's a reason that most pro commentator, most pro tournaments won't show you a lot of Viper. Solid choice. Won't show you a lot of the draft, and that's because there's nothing to talk about. It's really annoying. Anyway, Annie picking Viper. Viper being one of the most annoying mids ever. They could try and do a Viper hard carry and then swap the Mirana into mid, I guess. Because Mirana, I feel like, I was going to say Mirana benefits more from the levels, but equally Viper can do a lot more damage with the levels.
10 seconds to go.
So what I'm suspecting is Nynx off lane, Venomancer, Earthshaker, Mirana tri-lane, Viper mid for Annie, and ForLove are going to have a jungling support Chen, Shadow Demon, Morphling. Holy shit, right. Shit goes down now. Let it begin. I down the rest of my Mountain Dew because Morphling picks. Rarely does a Morphling get picked. He got picked a lot in TI3, and then he got nerfed to crap. And now he's back. He got more bumped. He got more buffed, and now he might be playable again. So we'll see how this goes for ForLove. Just waiting for that Earthshaker pick. So we got Horizon on the Clockwork, Snith on the Chen, PQMZ on the Shadow Demon, Topson on the DK, Arya on the Morphling, Greed on the Veno, Murd on the Nynx, Lucy on the Mirana, Ape on the Viper, and Psycho on the Earthshaker. So anyway, everyone's rolling out, buying their items, etc, etc. Have we got... Look at that Morphling armor, look at that bad boy. Never mind, never mind. Can you actually hear me in the fucking audio? Apparently my mic is on, but I don't think it's actually... Okay, there we go. That was weird. Sorry, if you were watching on the actual Dota 2 game, I apologise. My mic was on, but there was some weird glitch where apparently it wasn't showing. Fucking super. Anyway, so welcome to the last game in the best of 3. It's all up for play for now between Annie and ForLove in the playoffs for the win. Chen gonna start his warding patrol. Looks like a lot of the Annie members are gonna try and pick off someone early in ForLove. ForLove like to play the more defensive early game. Annie like to play the super aggressive early game. They've spotted everyone. This ward has just caught out everyone. It's a fairly commonplace ward, but it's seen everyone, and it looks like ForLove don't really want to fight that. They don't want to fight the early game. For some reason there's pings. Sentry ward there to block the pool so the Chen can't do his thing. Pingity ping, why are you pinging so much? It really annoys me in pro games when people ping, but never mind. Okay, so looks like ForLove have spotted out the Annie team, but don't really want to go on that too much. Anyway, Mirana, Veno, Earthshaker, offensive tri-lane with against the Morphling, Chen, Shadow Demon, defensive tri-lane, quote unquote. So I have to see how that goes. They're trying to block all of the... Earthshaker's blocking that camp. Venomancer's blocking that camp. This is how you shut down a Chen pretty easily. You just make sure he can't get any creeps and go from there. Anyway, they might have seen the they've seen the Shadow Demon. I don't think they really want to contest it. They're just going to eat through, even though Earthshaker basically a waste of a tango there. It's wasted 2 tangos now, but never mind. And now the defense, the stop morphing getting farm begins. And he's going to get a tricky couple of right clicks on. I don't think... Put a point into Gale, just in case they did anything, but never mind. Fissure for the Earthshaker, fairly standard with that beautiful Earth totem, the totem headdress thingy. Okay, so on the mid lane, we've got DK versus Viper. DK can just do plenty of damage to the Viper. I mean, you can Orball can just do damage and don't take aggro, and it's beautiful. Mirana, lots of damage going down now on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, this might be a first blood right here. The Shadow Demon going very low. Shadow Demon instantly getting picked off by the combo that is the Fissure Gale wreck your face combo. So That's the thing. On the we've got Chen still doing his jungling, using the Centaur to farm. Morphling trying to get some CS. He can't do much. He's put a point into the this thingy Medusa. Oh, the shift, which is interesting to see. I don't like playing Morphling for the reason that if I put lots of points into one side, I can't get them. If I get it back, then I don't instantly regen the health, and that kind of worries me quite a bit. But the Shadow Demon Chen are trying to find the wards, I think. They're smoking up, in fact. They're smoking up maybe for a gank on the mid lane, because the Viper is diving pretty hard on the DK. The DK might even go down right now. No, it's not going to go down. But the Shadow Demon Chen are still trying to scout out the Viper. Viper rotating into bot to get that rune. Over on the bot lane, we've got the Nynx versus the Clockwork. I like the Nynx in this. I don't really like the Clockwork as much. In all fairness, Battery Assault was a bitch for a Nynx, just because he can't stun if he's getting mini stunned over and over again. But still, picking up that Hell Bear Smasher, the Chen. They're going to go on. It looks like they're going to try and go on the Viper now. He's used the haste, so it might be a bit of a waste to try and do anything about that. Yeah, he spotted the Chen and the Shadow Demon and didn't really do much. But now would be the time in the top lane when they try and dive the Morphling, because there's no support to counteract there. Over on the bot lane, which I can't click because I'm adjusting my genes, they're going on the Clockwork. The Viper rotating in to try and get the Nynx. He's very low. The Nynx hasn't got any mana for any stun. But that's why I say I like the Nynx. The Viper and the Nynx combo is a lot better than the Clockwork and the DK. So that's the way that is. Viper rotating back into the top. He's got plenty of farm. Just going to try and outlane the DK now with that AoE damage, the DOT damage. That damage over time though. Anyway, so over on the top lane, there's plenty of pings coming out, so pings mean I should look. You got the Shadow Demon removing the Earthshaker. Stun on the Earthshaker. Earthshaker using the Fissure. Earthshaker going very low. He's still got a little bit of damage. Mirana taking the Morphling. Morphling was killed between the Earthshaker and the Venomancer and the Mirana. There's plenty of, it is a teamwork. Using the leap to try and get the what's his face? The Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon going very low. Chen rolling up. Stun. There was a lack of communication there because the arrow, the Fissure fucked up the stun. Venomancer killing the Chen. Stuttering is fun. But the Venomancer killed the Chen right there, which Venomancer is one of these people you can never get too much farm on, you know? There's always something else you can buy. Because you can play a support, but you can also play a I'm going to now decide to carry the game, which is good. It's interesting to watch. Anyway, so you got the Morphling now. He's come back onto the top lane. He's got his waveform, which does 175 damage, which isn't too much, but I think it makes you invulnerable and that kind of thing, which is pretty sick. The Mirana getting a couple of right clicks off on the Morphling. Over on the mid lane, we've got the Mirana. We've got the Viper DK on the mid. DK not got much farm. Hasn't got many last hits, hasn't got anything comparable to Viper at this point in the game. DK with 14, now 15. Viper with 22. Nynx being very low for mana. The Clockwork Cogs just destroy your mana. Mirana killing Chen on the top lane. I completely missed that because I was talking about unimportant stuff on the bot. So the Earthshaker and the Venomancer have been trying to cut out the Chen's farm. The Chen's creep getting, and that kind of thing. Oh, plenty of stuff going down the mid lane. They're trying to go on the Viper. Viper getting stunned, and the Shadow Demon doing some damage. It's TPs now. The Viper goes down. The Earthshaker rolling on up. Dragon King managing to kill the Viper there. Winning the mid lane, but losing every other lane, so that's fine, I guess. The Clockwork trying to cog in the Nynx, trying to prevent the mana drain. Which is interesting to see. I mean, I didn't realize that Cogs drained mana, so I should try and use that in the future. Anyway, the Viper is now mid. The Viper's going back into mid. Earthshaker's hanging out around mid. DK and Clockwork just kind of chilling. They might be trying to go on the Nynx here, but it's hard to say. Never mind. I'm saying never mind, but it's because I've got nothing to commentate over. Jade Hoof, you roll on through, boy. He's got +10 armor. He's a tank. I wonder why it doesn't just say 10 core armor rather than plus 10 armor. It's interesting. Chen has now got more observer wards. The Shadow Demon playing the hard carry. He's only got his boots. He just dropped 2 sentries as well. DK now hanging out and about. I think he's going to try and stack this large creep. That's the worst thing about playing a carry, is having to stand there and not do anything. Now going to stack that large camp for the Chen, probably. And equally, he doesn't want to be in this lane. They've got a lack of vision, like here. They've got no ward here. They can't tell if there's ganks coming down this way or up the way equally. So, never mind, never mind. I'm saying it again, that's just a force of habit. Shadow Demon and the Earthshaker, they might be trying to go on the Shadow Demon here. I think he might be trying to drop a fissure. Nope, he looked... When he turned around, it looked like he was going to drop a fissure, but never mind. Morphling just casually getting away with some more farm. Only got 8 last hits so far. Hard carry Morphling has got 8 last hits so far. Probably because his supports haven't really been trying to help. Haven't been really trying to help him get farm. Instead, they've been contesting other lanes and that kind of thing. But, never mind. Moving on. This ward right here has picked off, has seen the Chen, seen the Shadow Demon, and is now acting as a safety guard. The Shadow Demon and the Chen are smoked up now to try and do something. My throat is so sore, it's horrible. And they're going to try and go the DK Viper Shadow Demon combo are now going to go on the Viper. Clockwork bottling the double damage room. He hasn't got cogs, but he might be still trying to come in to contest. Viper going to go down. TP by someone, probably the Earth. Nope, by the Venomancer. He's got no mana. He can't do anything about it. Clockwork also coming in. Clockwork might be trying to line up a hook now. Let's have a look. He's trying to line up a hook. Can he hook? He can cog, though. He can cog the Venomancer. Not much the Venomancer can do. Venomancer also going to go down. Waste of a TP. Waste of a TP. You just go down. It happens. It does happen. Anyway, I think the Twitch chat server's down at the moment, so if you are trying to talk, I do apologise about that. I think that's just a fault. Chen now doing some jungling with that Seda. Top tower for ForLove has now gone down. Annie playing very well in this last game. With the kills, they got the earlier kills. They got the Clockwork. Clockwork still got this DD. If they can do enough damage to the Clockwork, so using that sentry to spot out the Earthshaker. Earthshaker thought he was safe. He was not safe. Plenty of damage going down now. Gonna send the Clockwork back. He's too low to continue with this fight. Morphling gonna try and go on the Mirana. Oh, by the Viper to slow down the Morphling. Morphling can't get away now. He's just gonna get right clicked down. Holy crap. Pause. For some reason. They're trying to... I think this is a tactical pause to talk. The Morphling, look at that, the cooldown on waveform that would have kept him alive. Such a shame, but never mind. He's got like no farm. He's got his Ring of Aquila and boots. That's it. So as far as hard carry goes, it's not top. Anyway, so Shadow Demon pushing out the lanes a bit. Mirana and Viper are going to try and combat that by counter pushing. Chen's still getting his farm. Look at that. He's got some sentries on him. He's got some dust. He's got some observer wards. But he's going to get spotted out by the Nynx. Nynx is just going to blow that Chen up. The Chen was so low. And is now going to try and get the Chen creep. Which is going to happen. I think the Chen creep could have done absolutely nothing. But never mind. But now it looks like Annie want to try and push the mid tower. The mid T1. So they might have spotted out the Dragon Knight. Earthshaker might have spotted out the Dragon Knight. We'll have to see. There is a... What's that thing called? Let's look. Find out. Rocket Flare onto the mid lane by FL. Okay. So at this point in the game, I like Annie. I like their chances a lot. I think it's still pretty even, pretty balanced, pretty fair. But never mind. See, I'm just saying never mind for the sake of it now. I apologise about that. I didn't mean to. Chen rotating now into the mid lane. Morphling still hanging out in that top lane, trying to get some CS. Clearly his CS is literally as good as a support right now. Mirana killing the Clockwork. I think that was on the bot lane. I completely missed it because I was talking about the Morphling's poor farm. But never mind. Anyway, so the Earthshaker getting enough money there to buy a TP scroll. Or I think it might have been the boots, so never mind. But I think he just bought his arcane boots, so life is good. Oh my god, my nose. Hang on, I'm just going to give you a nice view for a second whilst I try and clear out my nose. Hang on. The guys from FL were trying to combo sentry. I'm putting sentries down all over the place now to make sure they don't die thanks to the Nynx. Nynx is still invis, but he's going to try and effectively steal the Chen CS because the Chen run can't really do much at the moment. So there's that. They've seen the Shadow Demon now hiding in the trees. They might try and initiate on that. Don't think so actually. I think that's a complete lie. I think what I just said is a complete lie. But on the bot lane, we've got a little bit of a farm. The DK now going on the Mirana. I clicked on the wrong thing, so you managed to miss that. The Mirana, the Clockwork killing the Mirana going down, the Earthshaker just hanging out there, he's pretty low. He's going to use the Enchant Totem. He's trying to right click. He really is. There's not much that he can do. Cogs getting the Earthshaker out the trees. But he went down, he died. And now the Chen is hanging out in the Rosh Pit to try and do something. Shadow Demon going to catch out the Viper. They've got all of the creeps standing on him. He can't move. He's dead. That Viper is dead. And now we have a Shadowbladed DK rolling up onto the mid lane. Plenty of kills now for FL. This is a rampage, if you will, of just destroying Annie. Just to see. It's nice. I like when games are pretty even. So, anyway, on the mid lane, Mirana going for the arrow. DK almost walking straight into it. That was pretty close. You can guarantee he would have died if he had just walked into it. Never mind. Anyway, TP's coming in now by the Viper. They're going to try and go on the DK. DK getting stunned. He's now going to Shadowblade out. What's his face? Shadow Demon removing one person. Taking one out to try and do something about that. Nink's going to carapace up. And damage being done. I mean, Venomancer is now smoked up. All of the FL guys are just hanging about. I'd probably send the Wild Wing back. He needs the health, yeah. Or he might be using Gust. They might be trying to set up a Gust. There's 40 seconds left, so 40 seconds left on the cooldown for Wild Wing. DK trying to hang out and about, looking for the kills. He's been spotted. The Shadowblade run out, so he's been spotted. They're going to rotate back. Some of the Annie guys are going to rotate back. And Nink's going to TP into the top lane. As a safety TP, I think that was. No one on the bot lane right now. Look at all that farm just getting left out, if you will. But the DK going to start stealing the Nink's Earthshaker farm. Missing the Impale on the DK, but using the Earthshake to ensure that kill. Mirana killing the DK though, so it's okay. The hard carry continues, if you will. Now you've got all of the Annie guys rolling into the T2 on the top lane. Trying to do some damage, which is interesting to see. Oh, I've run out of one bottle of Mountain Dew, so I'm going to have to open a new bottle of Mountain Dew. Speaking of sponsors, don't forget to check out ProBuilt Systems. Huge hook. Huge hook right there onto the Mirana. But the Clockwork going to just get melted. It was a good hook. Wrong time. That's the air escaping from my bottle of Mountain Dew. Just whilst I let it go down a little bit so I can put it in my mouth and drink it. Don't forget to check out ProBuilt Systems, by the way. The link's in the description. T2 going to go down by Annie. And TP's going into the mid and bot lanes. What was I saying? Annie TPing out, just to make sure they can get more farm on other lanes, which is smart. No one in the jungle. But they are going to de-ward this ward right here, which is good to see. Good to see some de-warding going down. That's the thing, whenever I play support, I can't de-ward. Because wherever I plant the ward, I know there's not going to be a ward there. I'm not at that level yet where people actually use wards. Enchant Totem being used with the Fissure to just make sure they get CS and push that T1 a little bit harder. Could be seeing a pretty strong comeback by Annie. Nynx Blink, that's interesting. DK trying to go on the Nynx. Not working out too well though for them. Viper with the DD and Mirana on the bot lane. Going to take this T2 now. Take the T1 even on the bot lane. And plenty of people in the mid. Fissure coming out to hit that DK on the mid lane. We're rolling back. Rolling back. Clockwork kind of hanging out and about. He's not really doing much. He's cogging at the wrong times. He's going to not get that illusion rune. If he had hooked right there, that would have been beautiful. But I don't think he wanted to risk it. So never mind. The Mirana going to throw her illusions up onto the mid lane to make sure that she's not getting caught out, not losing too much. But Annie trying to set up for a fight now. They want to set up a fight. The tower's low. FL do want to defend the tower though. DK getting stunned. They haven't seen the stun, but it's happened. Dropping a sentry though. Viper using the ult on the DK. Mirana now using the shadow to get out. But Viper's going to get caught due to the true vision of the tower. All of the Annie guys getting caught out now. They want to run away, they really do, but thanks to the sentry ball placement, that's not going to happen. Huge Earthshake by the Earthshaker. Between the Fissure and the Earthshake, the Shadow Demon, the Clockwork went down. Mirana killing the DK. And the Morphling managing to run away this time. He's going to get sent back to base. The Chen there, very low on mana. But the T1 now going to go down by ForLove. Annie making a wonderful play right there. Arrow, invisible arrow. Not going to do anything. The ghost of an arrow, not doing anything. Nink's going to try and blink Impale. It does work. The Chen might be getting caught out. The Fissure hitting the Chen, hitting the Shadow Demon. If they can do... They're making plays. The Enchant Totem now killing the Shadow Demon. Waste of a TP right there by the Shadow Demon. Never mind. Waste of a TP. TP and die as I like to call it. But never mind. Serious plays. Seriously good plays. Nink's... Turns out Nink's blink is good. I didn't even think that. Let's look at some farms. Mirana hasn't got her Lincolns yet. She's got quite a bit of damage. Might be trying to build this later. Blink on the Earthshaker. I think he was trying to stun TP. Blink stun didn't really work out too well. DK going into Dragon Form. They're going to try and do something on the Earthshaker. But between the Impale and the saves, he can't really get away too much. Hook! Missing, unfortunately, it looks like. Mirana Arrow just trying to hit something. But the Earthshaker going to blink TP. Which is a shame. The Dragon Knight did flame in the right general direction. He's already gone. He'd already missed. You know? Anyway, so we go back to farming. The Morphling getting some farm on the bot lane now. Let's look at some charts. Why the hell not? XP in Annie's favour by just over 5,000. Gold just in Annie's favour by just over 10,000. So Annie playing very well so far. Annie up on towers. Annie up on kills. It's kind of been the story of the last couple games. Annie been up on stuff. Which sounds sexual. It's not intended, I swear. Fun fact, Annie is a League of Legends champion. I think they call them champions. I don't know. All I know is that Annie is one of them. But anyway, you got people, ForLove people on the mid lane, whilst lots of members from Annie are trying to roll up to do some aggression to that T2. But never mind. Clockwork, Morphling using the Clockwork very well. For some reason this T is walking all the way through. I'm not too sure why that is. Courier going down. The Radiant Courier going down now thanks to that tower. Morphling not using the illusion. But Annie taking the T2 mid. No backdooring, no Rat Doda. And there's plenty of pings coming out. They've seen the Clockwork. Even though apparently he's dead, but the Clockwork's there. He's got his magic wand, he's got South still. He's just trying to rocket barrage them away. It's working quite well. They were thinking, Clockwork thinking they were rushing. They were not rushing. They're just going back to farming, which is something that Annie like to do. They like to get the gold. They like to kill the people. But that's a thing. It's a thing they do. How do you play Dodo? Get gold, kill people. And take towers and kill the ancient thing. So they want to get the illusion rune. And for some reason they drew on the map a very specific route. I'm not completely sure why that was, but never mind. Chen getting plenty of creeps now. He's got his netty creep, he's got his do his damagey creep, and he's got a whirlwindy creep. He's got a skeleton creep. I think there should be another skeleton creep, but never mind. Anyway, the T2 going down for Annie there. There wasn't much of a contest by ForLove. But never mind. I say never mind too much. It's one of those things I need to stop saying. It's pretty annoying. They've seen the Wild Wing. The Wild Wing trying to spot them out, I think. My Skype going off. Never mind. Right. One of the captains sent me a message saying that it wasn't a best of 3. Trying to save the Chen now. Hand of God. Testing the Nynx. The Nynx getting Chen. That was a attempted gank, which didn't work. He tried to kill the Chen. The Chen did some. The Shadow Demon was also there, imprisoning the Shadow Demon, which isn't really an imprison. I'm gonna call it an imprison because I don't know the technical term for it. We'll find out right now. Soul catching, I suppose, and then the Clockwork turning up to stop the destruction, stop the fighting, if you will. My nose is so bad. I need to blow my nose. This is pretty vile. Mirana getting more farm. Let's see how the Mirana's farm going. She's got a Yasha. Probably going to be looking at going for like a Lincoln's next, but Lincoln's is equally slightly pointless because the other team hasn't got too many wards. Gem on the Nynx now. Nynx starting to build his Dagon. He's got his Blink. Now working on a Dagon with his old man's shield. Veno farm. He's playing the hard support, so that's a thing. All of the Chen creeps. Chen might get caught out here. All of the Chen creeps are just hanging out in the mid lane. He's going to net the Mirana, but the Mirana can't do anything about it. The Mirana could have just leaped if she really wanted to, but Rocket Barrage, Shadow Demon's there. Shadow Demon going to imprison / soul catch the Chen. They're going to try to catch the Mirana out. Mirana overdive and got destroyed. Huge Earthshake again, catching 3, catching the Clockwork, catching the DK, catching the Shadow Demon. Nynx killing the Dragon Knight. Earthshaker killing... I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what just happened. I can't even scroll up. What is happening? People were dying left, right, and center. People, this middle lane is going to now get rushed by Annie because there's no contest. They haven't got a DK. They haven't got a Clockwork. Where's the contest? It's not there. It doesn't exist. But the Morphling destroying the bottom tower. He's got an ultimate orb. I'm not sure why. He might be trying to build illusions. Totally an option. Annie now going to start rolling up on the T3 mid. I don't see much of a comeback from ForLove now. I just don't see it happening. The tower going down. The Chen rolling up with the Shadow Demon. There's not much you can do. Sending the Shadow Demon back just in case. It worked. The timing worked. The Gale missed. But equally, they can't do anything. The Rack's going to go down as well. There's no TPs. I suppose there was TPs, but there's not really much they can do. DK with a Shadow Blade. Morphling TPing back now because that T2 is going down pretty heavily on the bot tower. So many Plague Wards. DK getting caught out. The Clockwork catching 3, catching the Viper, catching the Nynx, catching the Mirana. But it didn't do anything. He caught too many, ladies and gentlemen. He actually caught too many. Hand of God, testing bitches. Nynx gonna blink away now. So they lost the Clockwork, but they saved the melee racks. Probably worth it, in all fairness. They've still got to fight. They've still got to come back. But the Morphing's now got his Lincolns. So that's the thing. Ah. Alright, and now we go back to farming. It looks like they're going to try and rush, and by them I mean Annie are going to try and rush. I think they're between the Nynx, who has got like no health, and the Veno. They're going to try and Nynx. The Wild Wings spotting out the attempt though, and effectively pulling the rush. But now the Nynx is still tanking. The DK rolling up. I think they may have just spotted the... They definitely spotted the Morphing illusion. They think it's legit, so that's a good thing, I guess. They're burning a lot of mana and not doing the rush. But the DK's there. DK might get caught out. Earthshaker blinking and then Earth hurting. Fissure on the DK. They've got a Gem of True Sight. There's no point in them using a Shadow Blade. The DK going to go down now. Venomancer killing the DK. Shadow Demon rolling up. Probably Shadow Demon going to go down as well now. I mean, Viper killing the Shadow Demon. Earthshaker blink fissuring the Chen and the Nynx. No, the Nynx killed Morphling. I don't even... There's so much stuff going down at once. Clockwork getting one in. Clockwork. So the Clockwork managed to cogs in the Nynx. And then the Viper was there or something, I don't know. Chen going down, the buyback and the dies happens. There's 4 down. This Rax is definitely going to go down. Clockwork dying as well, thanks to that Earthshaker. Holy crap. You know? So much stuff is going down now. It's ridiculous. It's rank-a-dink. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so. We've got the Nynx, we've got the Earthshaker, we've got the Veno, we've got the Viper. They're running back, they're going to retry and do the rush, which is fun. But they still haven't got anyone that can really tank. So that's the thing. Unless they try and do a bait rush again. But at this point the Rax has gone down, so ForLove are going to have to try and push out the mid whilst pushing out other lanes. And you spread your people, you're liable to go down. It's not good. Anyway, so this rush is still fairly tanky. I mean, he's only got 6 damage, but he's got 10,500 health. In case you didn't know, rush gains damage, gains health and gains damage as time goes on. But looks like all of the ForLove people are going to try and counter this rush now. The Nynx there, invisible, against the DK. They spotted the DK thanks to the Gem of True Sight. Stuns left, right and center on the DK. Not much that can really happen now for the DK. Stunned, but with his normal, not stunny face. They're gonna shadow up and run away. Dust, not catching any. Actually, the Dust caught the Veno, but it's not really the person that you want if you're only going to catch Veno. Defense arrow to give some vision. They want to go into the top lane now. I get a weird feeling Annie want to go into the top lane, as you can see by those massive lines on the minimap. But not really much to say at the moment. ForLove going back to farming. Annie going to try and push the top lane in. Annie's sticking together now, and it means that they can get the lone kills on the ForLove. Speaking of which, the Chen being caught out. Nynx impale, Viper blowing up. Absolutely blowing up. He's already got his Dagon 3. I mean, they're blowing everything up at this point. Like, they're blowing Chens up, they're blowing DKs up, they're blowing more things up. Thanks to that Dagon. That Dagon, Nynx Dagon is very powerful. Anyway, the Morana has got the Aegis now. She's got her Manta style. Something that I would expect a little bit more typically of. Morana needs the agility. Let's say agility. Defensive cogs, not really doing much. DK using the Fire Breath just as a... I think they used the Protect at the wrong time. Never mind. But Chen getting impaled and then removed. Chen getting right-clicked. Fissure catching the Shadow Demon. Stuff. Nynx killed the Shadow Demon. Morana killed the Shadow Demon. Gale coming out somewhere in there. The Nynx is very low, but they want to go on the DK. The DK is also very low. The Nynx might die. No, Nynx is staying alive. ForLove GG. Well played by Annie. I run out of words to say there at the end, but DK gonna roll up just for the head of it. Well played there by Annie. They did very well. And now I'm gonna actually give my goodbye because I didn't do that and I'm a horrible person. Anyway guys, I did that last game actually. Look at this, right. So this is why the ForLove game didn't really work out too well. ForLove, the morphing, which is supposed to be that hard carry, died 4 times and got no kills. Shadow Demon died 5 times and got no kills. The Chen died 8 times and got 1 kill. Basically, ForLove got killed a lot and didn't make any kills, so that's probably the reason why they lost. Morphling farm was pretty horrific. There's nothing to say against Aya. Aya's a great player. I think every time that he plays morphing, he just doesn't do that well. But the Radiant Annie did quite well. The Viper didn't actually do that well in comparison to like your Venos, your Nynxes, your Moranas. But still, you got his Heaven's Halberd in the end. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter @craze4. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/crazex. I do really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to check out Pro-Built Systems, our sponsor, who will be sponsoring the Season 3 starting next week, I do believe. The Amateur Dota 2 League Season 3 Invitational starting next week. You can buy tickets for that for $1, and you get an amazing courier as well. 110% worth it. Buy 5. Do that. Anyway, guys, thanks, and goodbye. Hang on.